beautiful Wednesday morning. I waited a little bit so the light that I have on to make my face be seen wasn't blinding me today. Sunrise today was nothing spectacular. Alaska's hit or miss. This time of year you start getting really beautiful sunrises before, well, and sunsets. Before you don't have any because it don't get dark for, I don't know, a month or so. But I'm ready for the light. It's 31 degrees. I think this time last year, I might see if I can't find a picture, but I think it was like negative 31 degrees this time last year. Still bitterly cold. Tons of snow. You can see grass. I think people got grass growing in their yards this year. I'm gonna wrap up this little haul that we got. I really thought this would be like a 1 or 2 day project, but it's definitely been milked into a 3-day project. I'm gonna get the Wirtgen reclaimer I keep talking about. We're gonna get that D6R dozer picked up. And then I'm gonna do some of my small tool stuff. And the small tool stuff, it got me thinking, like if you're in this industry, I don't know how many times I have gone to a job and they just don't have any tools. And they always say, oh, well, you know, you don't want to blow your budget on getting tools. Well, yeah, but you also want to have enough tools to get the job done, because if you don't have enough tools and it takes you twice as long and costs you twice as much as it would have just have the right tool, nothing doesn't matter. I read this book, actually a job I had gave it to us, little mom and pop company. They gave us this book. I think it was called All the Small Things? It was by Andy Andrews. And that book really emphasized that it's the small things that get you in life. It's the piece of cake that puts you over your calories. It's the, oh, I don't need to tell my wife about this. This isn't that big of a deal. And that stuff adds up, and you keep doing it, keep doing these little things. These little things snowball into giant things that just get out of control. It's the little things in this business that'll get you. I think it's the little things that will make you money or break the budget, because you can look at the big scope. The big scope's the easy one to look at. What you have to do, what size of big iron you need, what size hose you need, loaders, but you don't think about the fact that you're bolting together a pipe and you bought one cheap impact gun and it's broke, and now you guys are trying to bolt the pipe together with a ratchet and sockets and wrenches, which is not effective. You know, maybe you're out in the middle of nowhere and it takes you a week to get a new impact gun out there. Have 2 or 3 of them. I don't care if they're $500 a piece. Have 2 or 3 of them. That's what you need to get. You need to have redundancies when you're in this business. I mean, the construction's tight profits margins, really. I mean, 3 to 5% is probably standard. I mean, I've ran jobs that have gotten up to 20%, but you know, those are unicorn jobs. Those are rare jobs. Those are fun jobs to be on because everyone's making money, the company's happy, you're happy, like it's going good. It's when you're in the shit and not making any money, that's when it's a problem. But as long as you're not working for a big corporation, like those big companies that are out there, I work for all of them. You're just a barcode. You just scan into work, scan back out to work. You might as well just have a little chip imprinted on your arm and just flash that thing every time you get onto the job site. They don't care. They don't care about you. They care about making money. They might act like it. I had a boss who'd always ask me about chickens because me and this other guy were the only 2 that had beards. Well, he had chickens. I didn't have any fucking chickens. He just was trying to be relatable, but he didn't give 2 shits. He didn't even know I had kids. I had 1 kid back then. What I'm saying is, though, always make sure you take care of the small things. Like, think of the small things on the job. Do my guys have fuel cards? Do they have wash cards for their trucks so we look presentable? Do we have all the sockets? Do we have good sockets? Are they going to break? Do we have impact guns? Do we have, how many batteries do we have? Do we have enough chargers for the batteries to ensure that everything goes smooth and fast? How are we getting diesel fuel? That might be a big one. If you haven't figured out how you're getting diesel fuel, then they haven't made too many EV equipment yet that I've seen. So if you don't know how you get diesel fuel, that's probably a whole nother argument. But all that small shit, that's what adds up. That's what makes or breaks your life. That's what makes or breaks everything. Am I going to do a 50? Oh, I only have 15 minutes. I'm not going to do any cardio. I'm not going to do any weight training today. 15 minutes is better than nothing. I mean, I had a buddy one time told me that there's no way he could be out of breath in 5 minutes when I showed him what burpees were. He never made that statement again. Woo! That was icy right there. I don't know if you saw that, but that was slick. That's what they call the shoulder season in Canada. This is when during the day, well, this isn't our shoulder season, but that's what they would call it. Because during the day, what happens is it's got up to 42 yesterday. Melts the snow, the water runs across the road, and then it gets down to 31, 29, 28, whatever at night. That water refreezes, so you'll have big stretches of dry pavement. You might come around a corner that is just sheet ice, and you are going to have some problems. I'm gonna drive with a little bit more caution this morning. Reclaimer loaded, unloaded. Doesn't that thing look like a Lamborghini? That thing is so sweet looking, right? Fucking pretty cool piece of gear, that one. A Wirtgen, that W, Wirtgen. Went to this training with the German guy. He corrected me on, it's not Wirtgen, it's a Wirtgen. They make damn good milling and reclaiming machines. Gotta head back to the office, got some paperwork to drop off. Gotta grab another duck pond, put under that bad Johnny, and then we're done. Stick a fork in it. Gotta go to Seward tomorrow. Beautiful drive. Not gonna want to miss that. 5-ton lowboy trailer. Look at a service truck for my mechanic coming up from Butte, Montana. Butte, Montana. And yeah, gonna head home. See the kids, do a workout. I didn't work out this morning. I'm gonna work out tonight. Back, deadlifts, pull-ups. The pull-up bar is upstairs where the rooms are, so I couldn't do pull-ups. So I just said I'll do the whole thing when I get home. Wear myself out before bed. What usually happens, I just get fucking jacked to the sky and can't sleep. Whatever. Either way, at least we're getting our workout in.